I'm about a dollar. You can't tell me nada. You can't tell me nada. You can't tell me nada. I'm about a dollar. You can't tell me nada. Dollars, dollars.
Yee.
Yo, what's up with it, bro?
What's happening, big bro? How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Welcome to another episode of Leave It on the Court podcast. I'm Jay Dimes.
And I'm Giannis.
Yeah, man, we here to talk about everything in basketball, the week of basketball. You know how we get down with it. Today's episode is going to be about KD's feelings about where the team is headed. We're going to talk about the Boston Celtics. We're going to talk about this MVP race, and we're also going to talk about this OG Anunoby trade. And with all that being said, bro, start me out.
So check it out. Before I get into the topics, the Detroit Pistons won, bro. They broke their little.
Let's
They
go.
finally, the
Gang.
Detroit Pistons lost 28 in a row, and they finally beat the Toronto Raptors tonight, man. Shout out to them Pistons. They got one. They finally got one. But on the other breaking news, the Toronto Raptors traded OG Anunoby to the New York Knicks for RJ Barrett. Now, let me actually give you the full breakdown of the trade. Toronto Raptors traded OG Anunoby, Malachi Flynn, and Precious Achua for RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, and a second round pick.
Okay.
Who won that trade to you? Who won that trade? New York or Toronto?
From the surface, Toronto.
Toronto? Okay.
What's up, T? What's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? What's up with it? Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, this is the last episode before the new year, and I do want to mention that right quick.
Johnny, what
Yeah,
up?
man. Yeah, man, we gonna try to keep turning up T Streets. You gotta come see us, man. What's up? What's up? You need an interview? You know, we might as well start off the year with you since you was our first interview anyway, man. So gotta line you up somewhere early January. So back to the question. From the surface, Toronto won it.
So yeah,
But
Toronto ended up getting what got the
because
Canadian born RJ Barrett
and
and
they got
Emmanuel Quickly.
Quickly, and
Right.
Quickly actually scores quickly. Like, you know what I'm
He's a
saying?
bucket.
He's a bucket. RJ Barrett is RJ Barrett, of course. But the reason why I say that is because I did some digging, of course. I had to do. They
Yeah.
only got Anunoby for 6 months. The Knicks do, because the way his contract works. He has
That's it.
he has ability to be a free agent at the end of the season. While Toronto players are tied up that they just got possibly for a season or two. So on the surface, Toronto won a trade. Now,
Way to
basketball
point that
wise,
out.
the Knicks might have the upper hand in this because they're better. They're the better team, of course. He's a defensive stopper. I feel like the Knicks' Achilles heel is their defense. With him and Hart on the court at the same time, if they choose to do that, that's a formidable front court. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
formidable.
Yeah,
Right.
formidable. You know what I'm saying? Front court that can shut down some players. Cause outside of that, they got scorers all around them. You know,
Yeah.
this also give Chance Flynn to put some spotlight on him. He's just been around. He's a former first round pick, so he just been around. Maybe this a change of scenery and put a battery in his back, and you know, like I say, basketball wise, it works out for the Knicks so far this season. In the long run, surface wise is Toronto. What you think?
Oh, I think I didn't realize that OG Anunoby contract was coming up. So great point. So hopefully OG Anunoby expressed that he actually wants to play in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he didn't, then this trade was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
um, assuming that OG Anunoby wants to play in New York, yes. Basketball wise, New York has won this trade. Matter of fact, it's a great trade for them because they didn't have to give up
They gave up a
everything to
second
go.
rounder. They didn't
Right.
give up a first rounder. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I with RJ with RJ Barrett struggling to score like he does, OG Anunoby should be a relief. His percentages, both contested and uncontested, are better than RJ Barrett's. Matter of fact, just a little quick stat. RJ Barrett shoots 40% from the field when he's open, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when contested on contested shots, he's only shooting 18% right now from the field. So OG Anunoby almost triples that. Um, you also getting in return a 6'8" athletic wing defender, a great point of attack defender, and we know how New York's coach feel about defense.
Defense. Yeah.
Right. So with Brunson, um,
You
uh,
can hide Brunson now. You can hide Brunson. They got DiVincenzo
even
still.
Josh
They
Hart,
get Josh Hart. Like I say, they got with OG, you can kind of hide Jalen. Because even though he plays pretty good defense, I feel like he's more of a lane guy. He's not of a head up defender. This will give
right,
him some room to maybe play the lanes better. Because when you're a small guy. Playing the lanes is best for you because you can duck behind the big players and catch one, cross court pass, stuff like that. But when you don't have nobody behind you, if your man burn you or something like that, if you take a risk, you know what I'm saying, obviously it's a failure. So with having OG back there, that gives him a little more relief behind Jalen, so you can hide his little defaults on defense a little bit, and he can play the
right,
lanes more. So that's why I say for the Knicks, as of this season, it's a good trade. If they can talk OG into signing his extension with them, it's gonna be pretty good. But they're gonna have to pay some money because obviously he's on the eyes of a lot of people.
yeah,
So it's gonna be somebody throwing some money. But the Knicks have the money. But it's the Knicks.
it's the
I mean,
Knicks.
let's talk about it. Like, it's the Knicks.
Real quick, Johnny asks who your three teams next year. Boston, Milwaukee, and Golden State. Um,
Yeah, it's the three
uh,
teams. I got the Sixers, Nuggets, and for my dark horse, I like the Clippers. No, yeah, no, Mavericks.
Mavericks? Shut up.
I
Why?
like it. 'Cause we're gonna talk about
Um,
that. We're gonna talk about why.
for sure, for sure. Um, so with this trade happening, it kind of feels like the Toronto Raptors may be going into like rebuild mode. You think it's headed there? Do you think they like about to get rid of Pascal
Uh,
Siakam?
yeah, man. And who I feel bad about for that is Scotty, because Scotty is starting to come into his own, and now he finna have to break down and rebuild all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Or
So it's
Emmanuel
like,
quickly could work out.
huh?
I said, or Emmanuel quickly could really work out.
I mean, yeah. Now he gonna have the ball in his hand for the most part. If um RJ ain't shooting all them dumb shots, you know.
Yeah.
Quickly should have the ball most of the time. Yeah, I like the way um Why not? I just said his goddamn name. Scotty. I like the way
Scotty, yeah,
Scotty is playing so far of his overall game. You know what I mean?
right.
So it's like to lose people, because defense wins. In basketball, at the end of the game, is who can stop who at the end of the game and come down and score. You feel me? You got to have a stop in order to go up. You feel me? So with him losing that on the side of him, not behind him, it's going to be a lot. But the offense should pick up with these two. So I don't feel like it's a complete rebuild. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of built like the Knicks, and look where the
In
Knicks
a way,
are.
in a way,
Look where the Knicks are, and they essentially took some of the players that was on the Knicks that made them good and put them on Toronto. So they kind of built like, so I wouldn't say complete rebuild just yet. It
yeah.
depends on what Pascal do. If Pascal end up somewhere else, then yeah. But it sounded like it. It sounded like it. I was just reading the thing. The rumor mill is saying Pascal trades heats up now that OG is gone. So
I was saying, like, I'm not going to be surprised if Dennis Schroeder is gone. I'm not going to be surprised if Pascal Siakam is gone by the trade deadline. Jakob Hurdle, I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone. I think it's going to give Grady Dick Paws a reason to play. Hey, Scotty Barnes.
nah, I don't think they're gonna get rid of Shooter, man. They like Shooter. He's a fan favorite out there. Pascal
He is.
maybe, but I don't think they. I think they might go small and have him and Quickly back there. Then you have two of the fastest dudes in the backcourt with Quickly and Shooter back there.
Yeah.
You put RJ at small, Scotty at power, and was it Prince Villa or is it who's that center?
Jakob Hurdle.
Oh, Pirtle. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pirtle. So they ain't no playoff team. I don't even think they had 10th or 11th team. But
No.
I'm saying I think they got more pieces than people recognize if they can hold on to them to where it's not really a complete rebuild yet.
Yeah, I really like this for Emmanuel Quickly because he get to cook. It was a crowded backcourt in New York. Josh Hart, Emmanuel Quickly, DiVincenzo,
Bronson, yeah.
Brunson, yeah, like so you would see the start of the fourth opening up, and Emmanuel Quickly be putting in work, scoring points, but you got to sub him halfway out now because Jalen Brunson now got to come in and close the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I like this a lot for him, man. We're about to see what he made of.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Let's do it.
Moving on. So Asian Wojnarowski reported that KD is frustrated. Is frustrated. Wojnarowski is reported that KD is frustrated in Phoenix and wants to see improvements immediately. Now, KD came out and said that, where'd you get that from? Like that, those are lies.
Jesus.
How you feel?
Well, first of all, his credibility is shot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it's shot. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to take anything he say with a grain of salt when it comes to defending himself over things that he said to somebody, right?
Right.
So we just gonna put that in the box, in the lie box over here. Boom. Okay. The problem with this right now, and I'm gonna echo something Ward said. Phoenix have put themselves in a box that they can't get out of, because the last super team that actually had a team that actually could be a complete team and still hold it together was actually a KD team, that Warriors team. That was the last of the super team. That was the last super team in this particular era of basketball. If you put 3 max players on a team, you're done for now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't how it used to be back in the day where you got a lot of these players who don't mind being the other guy and stuff like that. There's so much money being thrown around. You can be the 6'7" guy and still make 50, 60 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to be on a team that I can't try and prove my abilities so I can get that contract. And Phoenix is the perfect example of a team of players who don't want to be in that position, don't want to be the fifth, sixth guy down. You know what I mean? So they're going to have to get rid of one of them dudes. Bradley, well, they ain't going to get rid of Booker. So they're going to have to figure out a way to rework some contracts. Maybe they might have to they really they can't do nothing. They put themselves in a box for at least 2 seasons. You know what I mean? The Bradley Beal project we haven't really seen it yet. The thing with what KD is saying is y'all haven't had your complete team and y'all still in 8th or 9th place, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? So that means you still have something to build on. But so far as and I'm talking about in the sense of wins and losses. I'm not talking about a sense of building the team. They would have to do an amazing blockbuster trade in order to get any depth to that team, like at all. And it would involve one of those players. And since they just got and re-signed most of the dudes that we're talking about, they're stuck.
Dude, Katie, what do you want? What do you want?
What do you say? Yeah, they do have to
What do
take a
you want?
haircut. For
Where
sure, T.
where you OKC, you made it to the finals, you lost, you and OKC, you said you didn't want to go anywhere, you said you was happier there, you said you was fine with Westbrook and his role, and all of a sudden you ended up on the Warriors. And you told the Warriors fan base, which hurt my heart, that what happened between you and Draymond didn't affect your decision, and you said it was lies when people said you were unhappy there and wanted more, called it lies, and you went on to Brooklyn, and you was fine with Kyrie and his thing, and James Harden and his thing, and everything was okay, and it been again, I was being told on you, and then you left again. Now you in Phoenix and you calling live. Like it's bullshit. What do you want?
He wants the easy way out. I'm sorry, Kate.
He
I'm sorry.
had the easy
I
way.
know.
He was on the greatest team ever assembled.
But the idiot egos, man. First of all, Draymond's an idiot. Third of all, KD's a sissy. Look, check this out. Look, and I don't mean this in regards to if you see me on the streets. Totally different thing. You call me a B word, 7 rings. B word,
7 rings. B word. 7 rings.
Okay,
Right.
I'll let you call me that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You better apologize. You better make it public. If it ever happened again, I'm socking you in the mouth. 7 rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Yes,
Quit being a
bro.
punk. You know what I'm saying? Get some all this, and you talk like you got all this tough skin and nothing matters to you, but you make it burner accounts. Every time somebody say something about you, you get mad, or you got a comment on you about it, or like,
look,
this dude as a person, I can't stand him.
Look.
Straight up, KD, you hear this? I don't like you, dude, as a person. Like,
I don't like you as a person.
I don't, bro. I don't even know you enough, but I know you enough. I've been around enough, people, men, sports, athletes, all this stuff from low to high and everything to know that you wouldn't be nobody I would want to be around, because you would be the dude that would mess up all the booty for everybody, be hating, be over there standing in the corner because you didn't get a chick. Over there, you know what I'm saying? Paying for everything, but not leaving with nobody. Like, you that guy. Okay. Basketball wise, dog, you raw. You know what I'm saying? You one of the best players. You one of the best players I ever seen on the court.
He's balling right now
for a 7-footer. But we've said this before on this podcast and to each other. It's such thing as a bad 35. It's a such thing as that. Because if you're scoring 35, but you're not leading your team to victory, what did that 35, 40 mean? Now we go talk about Embiid. He's scoring 40 and sitting down in the third, so he can just sit back and watch his pack of dogs attack. I got my 30, and I led my team to this victory. You know what I mean? Alongside with KD, dog, you in the West, bruh.
You in the West?
This ain't you can win 30, 40 games and still get up in there. Dog, you gotta play. You feel me?
Yeah,
Everybody
it's a dog fight.
and it's the top heavy West Coast. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the teams that's at the top, it ain't no old guys, buddy. It's all youngsters. It's all
So
youngsters. And all
just
of y'all are in y'all 30s. So
you know
you
what's
stuck, dog.
scandalous? You know what's scandalous is that the Suns are 16 and 15 right now, right? They last in a division. Bradley Beal still hasn't all the way come back. When he comes back, it's still going to be a slow process to actually get into rhythm and build chemistry to win.
Be integrated to the offense and find his places and spots and everything. Yeah.
So if you pissed off now, just understand y'all ain't start growing yet. Y'all ain't been together yet.
Yeah.
Your third wheel or
He's going
second
through
or
the
whatever.
same thing. He's going through the same thing he went through last year, late in the season, except it's early in the season. Except he's not the player that's coming to a team. It's another star coming to his team. He came late to Phoenix, and they had to find that chemistry. That's why they couldn't make that push to the end of the playoffs. He's good. Luckily for you, you're still in 8th, 9th place
Right.
in the conference,
Right, in the conference.
and you have time to let Bill get to be a part of the offense. It's gonna be some bumps in the road up until that point, as my brother was saying. But this is what you gotta take. What's the word? You gotta give to take. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give up some losses to get back what eventually should be a great playoff run once Bradley gets in rhythm and your team gets in rhythm. Because according to everybody, if y'all is on the same page, y'all should be the team to beat
Right.
outside of Denver. You know what I mean? On paper, y'all should be the team to beat. So if Bradley comes back and they find their rhythm, it's still early, dog. Quit panicking. Sometimes it be things that we don't know that's going on in the background that also contributes to these type of comments and these type of things. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like with the James Harden situation in New Jersey, and everybody was saying he's losing his mind leaving there. But later on, we come to find out it was what's the word I'm looking for?
There was
It was
fire, there was smoke.
it just wasn't a good place to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna see.
We're gonna
We gonna see.
see.
I need you to make a run, KD. I need you for me to swallow my pride on you, bro. Because everybody tell me you supposed to be this dude or whatever. You have yet to show me that. I don't give you the Warrior championships, dog. I'm sorry. You feel me? You had the great. If you didn't win no championships, you would be trash as hell. I don't care if you average 50 for the rest of your life. If you didn't get one ring out of that, you would have been the trashiest dude I've ever seen in life. And I don't care what you did before and after. You would have been garbage. So it kind of like those were given. You have yet to show me as a leader yourself that you can take a team to the promised land, man. So all this slim, this and that, the other, man, showed me, dog. Showed me, because you're running out of time. You're running out of time. In basketball years, you like 50. You feel me? Or no, I'm gonna say you like 40, because LeBron is like, you know what I'm saying, he done changed the whole thing. He said, did you see Russell Westbrook catch an alley-oop? This dude like 33 or something.
Like, and just drop it down.
Man,
And
these
just
dudes
drop
are
it. Yeah.
different. These dudes are different. I was 33. I was jumping up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But dude, you running out of time, bro. So y'all gotta take this team and try to do what you can with what you got, because you're not going to be able to build on it unless y'all make a ridiculous trade that's going to break this little threesome up. because that's the only thing you got for assets.
Currently, right now, Kevin Durant is in the 50-40-90 club, shooting 52% from the field, 48 from 3-point, and 91% from the free throw line from the charity stripe. He's averaging 30 points this season. The starting lineup for the Phoenix Suns, they're balling. The actual starting lineup is balling.
Hold
It's the
on.
big.
Time out. Johnny boy. It ain't no California bias. I'm a realist, dog. It's a realist. He haven't done nothing. He didn't do nothing prior to the
Yeah.
Warriors. He went to the finals and lost in one of the worst ways possible with the type of team that he had. He ended the very next year, the dude started getting triple doubles a game. It's not no bias. I judge people on when they say they on this pedestal, then you should be able to rise to the occasion at least once. At least once. The closest he ever came on his own, and I gave him his props, was when he had the 1 inch over the line with the 3-point, because he literally was beating Milwaukee by himself. But unfortunately, he has to be that dude every playoffs, even if he has a team around him, because at this point, that's who you are. We don't cut LeBron no slack. Once he make it to the playoffs, I don't care who on the team. It's about what LeBron is about to do to lead that team to the next step. And he wants to be put in the same category with LeBron. And you can't do that, because even though LeBron won with his super team, he went to other places and won without that many great players. And he took them there. And we've seen him take trash to the finals. You have yet to do any of these things for you to want to be compared to do. So it ain't about bias, dog. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. I appreciate him bringing the chip back to the town. You already know what it is. But at the same time, we know what it was. Steph was getting double teamed 80% of the damn game. You better have did that.
It made
You better
it
have
look
did that.
effortless.
But go ahead and finish your point, bro.
You kind of took me off. I was just saying that the Phoenix Suns was balling. The starting lineup, that is, but they don't have anything on the bench, and that's been their Achilles heel so far. So I'm thinking once and if Bradley Beal can actually get healthy and play, then I got 25-point scorers to rotate.
But
At,
you don't, though,
at
because
all.
everybody can't do that. Somebody's gonna have to take the back seat.
Sacrifice.
Somebody's gonna have somebody, and it's gonna have to be Booker, because he's better at moving the ball and stuff like that. He's gonna have to become somewhat of a true point guard and points in the game, to where he can keep Bradley and Durant in the game, to where they want to both do that. But it's no way possible they all can average 30 and still
Average,
and every. No, I mean, like, even 25, because you got to think about how many shots that is. That
that's a
ain't
lot.
nobody around them gonna want to play. I ain't touching the ball. Let's be realistic, dog. I'm trying to get paid too. I'm trying to get my next contract too. If y'all taking all the shots, where did that leave me? I ain't playing no damn defense, dog. I'm just waiting for this contract to play through, so I can go to the next squad who want to see me shine. You feel me? So you got to worry about those things. I'm not saying players do that. Players do that. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
It's about your
Know what I'm
mindset.
saying? You know what I'm saying? About the mindset. When you talk about these Bulls teams and the Warriors teams and all these great teams that won championship with big threes on them, they had a bunch of role players who love playing their roles. Phoenix has yet to show me that they have those dudes yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's a few dudes in there that had moments, but unfortunately, they in the same position that Bradley's going to be playing. So,
who you got as your early on MVP?
Luka,
Magic
man,
right now.
that dude is he's a video game. I don't care what anybody say. He is 2K Luka, for real. Man, that dude scores 40 points. I understand Joel is doing what he's doing and all that stuff. I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? But Luka is doing it so nonchalantly and so easily. Dog, they said the last game when he scored that 40 points, he contributed 86 points of the whole scoring
Ridiculous.
because of everything that he was doing. Dog, do you
Ridiculous.
understand what that means? Like, that's ridiculous. That means that he scored 40 and helped the team score the other 40. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Come on, man. That man is, bro, he shoots like it's nothing. The shot now, and like his threes and his jumpers are going in. He's doing runners. He's throwing the ball up. He's smiling. He's laughing the whole time he's doing it. Like, you guys are a joke. Like, defense is a joke. Like, I understand that Dallas is like in the mid range so far as the standings and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, when Kyrie come back, if Luka still stay on this track with Kyrie, and Kyrie come back on some old, I'm gonna just do my 20 and 7 and whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got Dallas as my dark horse. I don't think they're gonna win a championship. I can't really say dark horse champion because Denver is Denver, and it's a couple of teams. Their defense still suffers a little. But man, so far as an MVP, if they make the playoffs, Luka's gonna win it. First of all, I think that giving back-to-back MVP things has ran its course. You know,
What you mean?
I think that like what I just said.
You don't think Joel can get with
he can, but I think they like seeing new faces, and I think I feel like they owe Luka one.
Look, nobody owe Luka shit. I need him to give me some more years. SGA right now is actually my MVP. Toss up between SGA and Joel Embiid, but SGA with them beating the Denver Nuggets the other night,
all right,
and him scoring
come back
nearly 40, right? And him scoring nearly 40 on Denver. That's the dude, man. He currently right now he's averaging 33 points, 6 rebounds and 6 assists with 3 steals, averaging 3 steals right now. He's falling out his mind. Luka, the only knock I have on Luka is just like you said, his team is in 6th place. Now, if Kyrie come back and they go on a little win spree again, and they can finish in at least the top 5, then we can talk about it.
Well, wait a minute. When Westbrook run it, were they in the top 5? Was that Thunder team in the top 5?
No, they was 6, but Westbrook did something that no one in the history of the NBA had done.
Doing that.
Since Oscar Robertson.
He's only like 1 or 2 points off a triple-double a game.
So he's not doing it.
I mean, 1 or 2 rebounds. Well, I'm not even sure on that. Like, he's really, really, really. But he's not like Westbrook wasn't averaging 35 though, too.
That's true. But
you know what I'm saying? He was more like 20, 10, and 15 and stuff like that. This dude is going 40, 10, and 12, 40, 13, and 13 and stuff like he's doing stupid stuff. Like, bruh. And my thing is, it's the ease that he's doing it with.
It's like, crazy, right?
It's like Joel, I feel like he's supposed to do that. He's the biggest dude on the court, any court he goes on. Like, and he got a touch. So that's kind of like a no-brainer. Like, you know what I'm saying? SGA, he needs to put in some more work before he gets up there. Luka has he has a better body at work so far. You know what I'm saying? So you got to put that into play, too. But
Russ, just a correction real quick. Russ was averaging 32 points that season.
He was?
Yeah. 32, 10, and 10. That boy was balling.
Okay. But I guess it just didn't look as easy as Lucas is. Like, Luka look like he can score 60 if he want to, but he just don't because he rather pass it 15 times.
He 15 assists, right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So so my bad, Westbrook, don't punch me. But no, on a serious tip, I give Westbrook his props on that 30. But I just feel like Luka is doing this like I say, he's doing it like it's a video game on easy. Like, I feel like if he had another big dude or something like an Anthony Davis or something, we'd be having a whole different conversation.
My problem with Luka.
I don't think Kyrie's it.
My problem with Luka is he had Porzingis. He could have
No, but he didn't
just
have a
simply get a
healthy
ball to.
Porzingis hardly ever though. He only had maybe one season where he was like fully healthy and played the whole season, just kind of like what the Celtics is going through. This is what
Real talk. I think it's hard to play with Luka. Like I think you got to have a Kyrie personality to play with Luka.
I don't think
Porzingis,
that it's that. I think that he has the early Jordan complex right
he
now.
just don't
Where,
trust nobody.
yeah,
But he
yeah.
averaging 15 assists, so you can't say he don't trust
I
nobody.
what have I told what have I told you about that, bro? His assists,
Empty.
his assists are my shot ain't there. You're open because there's three people on me. You get what I'm saying?
Porzingis.
He's not like it's only a handful of plays where he's setting up the play for the assist. It's I ain't got a shot.
Right.
And they make the basket. I'm going for a layup. Oh, wait a minute, it ain't there. They get an assist. And since he has a ball in his hand 90% of the time, all he needed to do is to have the dudes make the shots. And as of late, they've been making the shots. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to suck the defense in no matter what side of the court is on. So if you're the dude in the corner right here and he comes in, you suck them people in. I ain't got the shot, kick it. All you gotta do is make an open shot. So I feel like
INT.
I feel like with that being said, he should be averaging more assists because you know what I mean. But
Whatchamacallit, for like Porzingis, his whole gripe, like he wanted to leave Dallas, and his whole gripe is Luka he's not sharing the ball. He's not sharing the ball, so.
but okay, all right. Porzingis, man, look, you got to be on the court for me to trust you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to give you the ball like you say you want the ball, I got to see you on the court. You can't be injured for 2 or 3 weeks and then come back on the court and think I'm just going to be giving you the ball.
You also got to kind of motivate. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
I would feel more motivated to play with a superstar that's sharing the ball. Joel Embiid.
How can you say he's not sharing the ball and he's averaging 10 and 15 assists?
Because you just said it's one of those breakdown.
No,
I got
okay,
3 more.
okay. Well,
You
he
just
should say
said.
I don't like. Just say I don't like his style of play. That's what he basically saying. I don't like the style of play because he could average 20 points if you just stand in the open spot. Like, check this out.
Look.
I'm that guy in the corner.
You that guy in the corner.
Luka got the ball.
Yeah.
Straight to the corner.
I'm
doing this.
Corner.
As soon as I see the double, I know it's coming. You feel what I'm saying? You don't like the way he played, but since we're on the team, I'm gonna figure out how to play with you. I'm not gonna gripe and stuff like that. You feel me? I'm gonna play with ball hogs. All you gotta do is just stay in their eyesight. You just gotta be in the area where they shot. Oh, I can't make it. Oh, there he is. Oh, and you just gotta be that guy.
7'8". He always in the eyesight, man. Stop hogging the ball, Luka. Pass. He's in Boston balling, bro. He's in Boston balling. Yeah, T-Streets. He's in Boston balling.
No, he's not. He's in street clothes. Stop lying. He ain't played in a month.
No. Look, we be remiss if we didn't talk about Joel Embiid because for the month of December, this cat is averaging 40 points in the month of December.
I think that might bump him over. If Luka don't get out, I think they were doing that month might be the thing that bumps him over when they try to like weigh out who's going to win it. I think it's going to be really, really close, especially when I was looking at the point spread and stuff like that and who could possibly win it. Jokic is really closer than anybody think. You know what I'm saying? I think kind of like when I go back to the repeat MVP things, I think he's more out the race because nobody wants to see him be 3-time MVP. But really, he is right now. If we're talking about body of work, team play, in everything and how much he controls the ball and how much he leads his teams to wins and stuff like that. But the fashion that Joel is winning in is so scandalous because he's doing this and he's gone by the third quarter. So it's just kind of like.
So check this out. Before this month hit, midway through the month, Jokic, the only player in NBA history to this point, again, one of those other only player in NBA history type shit, where he was leading the NBA in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks, or was it steals? But it was 4 categories. He alone was leading everything.
On his team?
So no, out the entire NBA.
Oh, what?
He was points, rebounds. It was points, rebounds, and assists for sure. And I think there was a force that he was leading the entire NBA in at least those 3 statistical categories.
He was leading the NBA in assists?
Yeah.
Joel?
No, Jokic. Nikola Jokic.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, most definitely. Yes.
So
that's why I'm saying, like, it's kind of hard when you got these all-around players, and Joel is kind of like a double-double guy, more of a triple-double guy. They saying that his playmaking is getting better, but it's not on the level of Jokic, and it's hard.
no.
And unfortunately, and it's not on the level of Luka. You know what I'm saying? Even though Luka is limited to but he still doesn't make plays as much as Luka does. You know what I mean? But he getting there though, and if he get Jokic, now we talking about statues and stuff. Cause that's the instance. If he get the game that Jokic got, if he can add the passing to his game with this 30, 35, and he can get up to 8 or 9 assists with the 12 and 15 rebounds. In the East Coast, he can run the East for the next 2 or 3, because the only other team that he would have to worry about is possibly Milwaukee.
Bro, we just got done talking about Cameroon, Africa, Slovenia, Canada, and
I don't feel like Canada is foreign like that. Canada across the street, really.
I'm just saying, we just got done talking about 4 European players, or just 4 international players.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mind blowing how much the game has grown, man. It's crazy. Like the 4 leading in candidates for MVP are not even from the U.S. We even talk about just.
I don't think it's that. I think it's hungry and spoiled.
I see.
I think that's the difference between European players and American players. Hungry, spoiled. And
You might be something.
And they get to start professionally earlier.
And so and they taught the game a different way. That footwork be on point, man.
Yeah, and they see and they teach fundamentals. That's something that's been going on since they were talking about that since the Dream Team.
Right.
Like they was beating teams, but even the Dream Team, they like these teams are so good at fundamentals. You know what I mean? That we had to stay on point because we was getting caught with them back doors and these bounce passes that we don't usually see in our game. Like, you know what I mean? So you get to start playing professionally at 14. You end up being like Luka.
Right?
Because you playing with actually ballers. You playing with ballers, and he was winning championships. He was 16
and winning
years
MVPs.
old, and he was 16 years old. So his mentality is, you guys are trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, he act like it. You can tell. Like, he be doing all this to play. Like, you guys are dumb. Like, y'all trash. Like, you know what I mean? That's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? And when they come over here, they come with that arrogance and that chip on the shoulder that they need to show. Americans, we don't have that chip no more because we know we're going to get it. We out here. My daddy is on the team, or used to be on the team, or he knows somebody who's on the team. So all I got to do is play good enough to get drafted for the most part. If you look, it's more players in this era. It's more teams with players with the ex-player sons on them than ever been that I can remember.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, actually.
You know
it's cool.
Saying?
It's
and
cool.
The majority of them is from where?
Yeah.
You feel me?
They're
So, like I said, hungry, boiled.
spoiled.
You feel me? The AAU ain't helping it because all they trying to do is make stars. They're not trying to make complete players because they're just trying to build their brand. You know what I'm saying? For their team to make other stars come play for their team. So
Mm.
they look at it like, bring your son over here. I'll let him average 40, 50 points, blah, blah, blah. They don't really care about winning or losing because it's not really about that in AAU. You don't really hear about the AAU champion from this year and that year, and they've been 4-time champs and all that stuff. You don't hear that, but you definitely hear about them individuals, though.
Jason Tatum is the fifth person on that list as far as like these this MVP candidate early on. And I say that because the Boston Celtics are leading the NBA with a 25-6 record. We said last episode we was going to talk about these Boston Celtics, man. They beating ass.
Hold on.
They
I just want to answer one question. I think previously they burned out faster. I think to answer what
What's the question?
T Streets was saying that he
They have
thinks
a
he
good
only played
5 to 7 year window.
that's not true. Look at Manu. Look at Boris. It's a
Yeah.
look at Tony
Tony
Parker. Look,
Tony Parker.
it's Sarunas Marshalonis. It was a couple of dudes, Drazen Petrovic. It was a couple of dudes that stuck. Drazen died, eventually. That was something different, but he was around for a while. Like people were around for a while. Like even Sabonis, he was damn near 50, and he still played like 6-7 more years in Portland. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
not necessarily true, T. But back to Boston.
Yeah, Boston. Boston beating ass right now, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to my Warriors for beating
They're
Boston.
undefeated at home still.
Still with a
How that
25-6
sound?
record. 21
That's
and 4.
crazy.
Yeah, 21 and 4 in their conference, 16-0 at home, 9-6 away. Yeah. They are balling. They're on a 5-game win streak right now as we speak.
And it's with Jalen playing up and down too, which makes them scary.
Very scary.
Because even though he's having a little bit better season than last year, I still
Yeah,
don't think he's reached his potential yet. So I think he's coming off injury, and they played Toronto, I think last night or night before last, something like that. He had like
right.
15 or something points in the first quarter. He was balling, but then the third quarter came, and he turned into a freaking turnover machine. You know what I'm saying? He ended up with like
Right.
31 or 32 and 10, but he had like 7 or 8 turnovers. And it's the same thing. The boy can't dribble, and he tried to do too much. He be trying to, smash his way through the defense and stuff like that. He coming up the middle and stuff and throwing these weird passes.
Let me see.
But
Yeah, against
Tatum is balling his ass off.
Tatum
You
is
know what I'm
balling his ass
saying?
off. Yeah,
I will give him that. But when doesn't he fall like this in the regular season? Like I need him to do this in the playoffs. I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid, to all our fans. Yes, I'm that guy. I'm not showing improvement in the playoffs. Regular season don't mean nothing. I'm that guy. Outside the MVP race, the regular season to me, my perspective, this is my perspective, is just for show. You know what I'm saying? It's to just put people in a right category for whatever spot they're going to play in the playoffs. Which, to me, a great player, it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Long as you got a shot, you should be aiming for the top. That rhyme, but yeah, you know what I mean?
I just
So if you go in as the number 1 seed and y'all can't make it past second round, this Jason Tatum conversation is over for a second.
they be making it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and typically they go down. Except the one year they faced us in the championship. It seems like they still trying to build their chemistry, but they winning.
Mm-hmm.
There Derek White is balling his ass off.
He
Like
won
I know the numbers.
him like he. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying I know his numbers don't look impressive, but he's that guy that brings everything together.
The glue guy. Yeah.
The glue guy, yeah, man. When he's on the floor, they're outscoring teams 200 and by 262 points, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Well, I like Derek White. I love tall point guards. I love that. You know what I'm saying? No homo. I think that this is like the Quickly situation. Like he went somewhere where they putting the ball in his hands and he can do what he needs to do, play how he wants to play. The coach ain't got no restrictions on him. He ain't looking over his shoulder. If he missed a couple of shots, he gonna get
Right.
pulled. All these type of things are extremely important to your confidence. You know what I mean? And once you get a confident NBA player on the court, that's one of the most lethal things you can have. And I don't care what position he's playing. If he's playing with confidence, you know what I mean, and he has anything above if he's playing with anything above, if he has above average skills, and he has, which he does, defensively and offensively, they just put him in the right pocket, man. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he's doing what he was any off of Pop's treat. So you already know where his mental is. You know what I'm saying? When you play with Popovich, you know he coming in with a professional mentality. I'm gonna do what I'm good at. You know, Pop is big on that. Yeah, you can be a
Yeah.
superstar, but make sure whatever you do good, make sure you focus on that. You know what I mean? And you can tell by how he plays. He doesn't try to do too much, but if he's feeling it, he gonna take that shot. You know what I mean?
And
So
I mean, shout out to Derek White for saving. Go ahead and getting chopping it off, man.
yeah, because
Like,
that thing was you'll never find a forehead like
hey,
mine.
look, chopped it off and got the balling on these. Yeah, chopped it off and got the balling on these dudes. So, who's the favorite in the East right now, man? You got Boston or Milwaukee?
I got
Who?
the 76ers.
Nah, nah. Why?
Because
No.
I
Why?
feel I feel like Dame and them haven't proved nothing in the playoffs yet because they haven't been there together yet.
Okay.
Boston don't have nobody that can stop Embiid.
The NBA don't have nobody who can stop Embiid.
And I feel if Maxey and Tobias show up, they are a more lethal combination than White and
So it's some stupid.
White and Holiday. Or even White and Brown. I think they're more lethal. Whatchamacallit. I'll be forgetting about you, Holiday, though. I'll be forgetting about him. I might have to rethink this.
And to me, there's nothing Boston don't have. I'm still rocking with Milwaukee because I'm rocking
I
with
just got you because you just that's town business right there. You know what I'm saying? That thing. That's
once
game.
the bright lights is on, there ain't no folding. Straight
I hear you,
up.
T. I might have to rethink it, man. Man,
Once them bright
I
lights is
love
on,
Philly game, man.
I get that, bro. I get that, and I told you at a couple of episodes back, man. Philly got enough. They got enough. Maxie don't turn that corner,
Mm-hmm. You
but
did say that.
when it's time, when it's time, when it's time, and when it's winning time, Dame is proven he's there, and Giannis already got a ring, and Lopez already got a ring, and Middleton already got a ring. They all they
But
do they add somebody proven.
but they haven't all played together, and their defense is still suspect.
They defense is suspect. It really is, but they winning.
And
But
they
they
got to be
winning.
healthy.
They on Boston ass right now.
You know what I mean? Look, Milwaukee has a chance. I think I might have said this before. I I think the Eastern Conference Final is more than likely going to be Milwaukee and the Sixers. I think this.
Milwaukee.
I
Okay.
might have said something else in another episode, so remind me if I did in the comments. But I think it's more than likely going to be Milwaukee and the Sixers. I like Boston. Don't get me wrong. I think that if they would end up having to play one of them before they got to the Eastern Conference, and I think either one of those teams has a chance to beat Boston for
Yeah,
that spot. So
like
I kind of see that happening. But if the Sixers and the Bucks meet in the Eastern Conference Final, and the Sixers are healthy and the Bucks are healthy, I might have to take the Bucks on that. I might have to agree with you on that because Lopez and Giannis, that ain't fair,
it's
man.
not G.
It's not
And
fair, man. Because
I'm
Tobias
sorry.
can't guard Giannis.
When
Yeah.
that fourth quarter come around, and yeah, and Dame is out there healthy
I'm just
and
not
going to
fucking
be
with
right
Boston,
back.
man. I ain't feeling Boston. They ain't my squad. That's why I can't pick them. I can't do it. I
It
can't do it.
might
I can't
the
do it.
I like
I
Boston.
don't
I like them a
trust
lot.
Tatum, man. I don't trust Tatum.
I don't trust Porzingis being healthy when it comes down to it. That's the only thing I don't trust. I think
Me either.
that
That was my hang up with him when we talked about when they got him, and everybody was talking about how good they're going to be. I always said,
which they
yeah,
are.
if we get the Porzingis from the Knicks, the dude that played 81 games or whatever, and good. If we get the dude they got now, some teams might be better off. What if he comes back and they winning ways change? Is it going to be because he messed up the chemistry they got? Because he takes a lot of shots.
He takes a lot of shots,
You know what
and
I'm saying? So now these dudes got a chemistry going and everybody's sharing the ball and everybody doing their thing. Now we put him on the court. He's a black hole.
it is messing with Jalen Brown's game. I ain't gonna lie, because I think Jalen Brown's being passive to include Porzingis, but it's kind of messing with his game.
Backfiring on him. Well, the thing is, well, you already know you went wrong with me when you said passive and somebody's making 300 million. So
I, I knew it
this
was coming, and that's why I said I pressed the button.
because I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. If you pass that ball again, I will put you in a headlock. If I was one of them players over there, dude, get the ball. Shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball.
Sitting there passing the damn ball, boy. You know, boy, and stuff. And hold on to the ball, man. Hold on to the ball, JB. If you can hold on to the ball, what did he say? We still have a few more trades to go. Oh, you a Boston fan? Oh, did I know that? Yeah, it
Yeah,
is too early to predict.
of course it is.
But
These are way
we
too early
just
for this.
we just talking. We just talking to be talking. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? For what we see so far, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is too early to predict. Our injuries can change. We got a long way. We haven't even made the All-Star break yet. So that means we have a whole another half a season to go. So, you know what I'm saying?
but
You know, it's health. It's always with health with every team.
of course,
Any team and every team in the league, especially in the
of
top.
course.
If one dude, when you're in the top, especially in the top heavy teams, if one dude drops, that team can go from here to there. Because especially like teams like Philly, that's their whole offensive center are really around one dude for the most part, and so it can start from here to there. So it's strictly about, you know what I mean? It's about health.
Can you get through?
It's
Do you got the talent, and can you
yes,
get through that pool healthy? Yeah,
yeah,
facts.
that's what it's about. So if you can't make it to the playoffs healthy, you're pretty much doomed anyway. And if you come in limping in, you pretty much kind of like done sealed your doom too. So it's just about health. A lot of people gonna be mad towards the end of the season because it's gonna be a lot of Jalen not playing today, but Tatum is, and Tatum ain't playing today, but Jalen is. Since one star got to be on the court, it's going to be a lot of that towards the end of the season because people are going to be trying to rest up for this playoff run, especially the top teams.
Yeah,
So,
this competition is thick. So
so yeah, you need all your power. You know what I mean? Okay.
like Dave said, it's time, man. We
Okay.
hit our hour
All right.
already,
Well, we just left it on the court. I am Jay
and
Dimes.
I am Giannis.
Man, I would like to thank everybody who tuned in. Thanks to all our commenters and everybody that joined the live and everything. We appreciate y'all. Keep showing the love. And
Don't
we also need you to check our YouTube channel out, man. We need you to subscribe, hit the video up, like the video. Even if you don't really watch it, just get that quick view in, boop, and get that quick like in, boop, and then you know what I'm saying. And you can jet, you know what I'm saying. We just need a little help. Also, too, Happy New Year's, because of course we're not gonna be able to see you till after the New Year. So Happy New Year's to all of you guys, to your families. Everybody be safe. Don't drink too much. Don't do too much. Make sure you try to stick to your resolutions if you have any. You know what I'm saying? You want to leave? You want to have something to say, Brody?
just Happy New Year's, y'all, and don't forget to click like, subscribe across all social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
we just left on
Until
the floor.
that's gang.
And that's gang. Yes, sir.